Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a secret, modern waterfall house with a pretty cool interior. This is the amount of space required to make your house. Feel free to make this grid in your world if you do feel as though it will help you out. And here are all of the materials that we will use throughout the build. Please do make sure that you have access to all of these. Step 1, come all the way over to the front left hand corner of your grid, if you've made it. Begin by placing a row of 5 smooth quartz extending up from the front left hand corner of the grid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Extend backwards by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Extend across to the right by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Extend forwards and left to connect all the way back to where we very first started. We then want to come to the back right hand corner of the build, join it down to the ground. Next, we want to fill the back and left hand sides of our build in using smooth quartz block. Simply connect the top row of smooth quartz that we have placed down to the ground, or from the ground up to the top row of smooth quartz, like this. The next thing that we are going to do is, for the roof of the build, place a sea lantern in the front left hand corner of the top of the build, and also in the back right hand corner of the top of the build. Place smooth quartz blocks on the insides of the sea lanterns, and then extend the rows of smooth quartz outwards until they join together in the middle. Fill the center of this area in using light grey concrete like this to create a roof. Now that we have done that, the next thing for us to do is to add an additional layer of smooth quartz block on the inside of our house. This is going to be on the left side and the back side of our build. This will allow us to have indentations in our walls, which we can use to decorate and to store stuff. So the next thing that we are going to do is we are going to dig at a right angle in between the two corners of our house. So between the front left hand corner of the build and the back right corner, we want to dig out a right angle and then replace the space that we have using outwards facing smooth quartz stairs. We then want to dig a row inside of this, like so, and we are going to dig underneath the smooth quartz that we have for the walls, replace those with sea lanterns. Dig one row further down inside of the trench that we have made, and replace the dirt or stone or whatever it might have been using light grey glazed terracotta. The next thing that I am going to do is dig out the outer square of grass that I have inside of the area that I've made. Replace that using grey concrete. And then I want to dig out the center of the area, and then again, and I'm going to, underneath the grey concretes here, I'm going to replace the central blocks using sea lanterns, and then surround that using grey concrete, like this. And then I'm going to fill the top of this in using glass block, like so, as just for now it's a bit of a decorative feature. So for the inside of the house, I'm going to place a corner of light grey concrete joining the top and the bottom of the build together. I'm also going to dig out on this side of the build a row of 3. 1, 2, 3 here, and replace these blocks using grey concrete. This will be used for storage later on. Similarly, on the back side of the build here, we want to, from this corner, move a row up, destroy this block, to the right, leave a gap, move up, destroy this block, 1 to the right, and that will also be used for storage. The last thing that we have to do is simply place water extending from the entire gap that we have here in between these sea lanterns, in between the edge of the roof here and then the actual roof. We simply have to place water falling like this, and if everything has went to plan, we should just have a nice straight column of water falling from the roof down into the gutter where we have the glazed terracotta. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the house fully complete. All we have to do is add an interior. I have designed one for you. It's up to you whether you want to copy it or use it as inspiration, but I think I've done a pretty good job. Let me show you. Here is the interior that I have designed and made for you. We can see the entire thing from the front right hand corner of the room. On the left side of the build, we have a bunch of storage built into the wall in the form of barrels. Suspended on the wall above that, we have a bed and some armor. On the back side of the build, we have all sorts of crafting tables of various kinds with a little bit more storage. We also have decoration in the form of potted plants, which really work well. And just down below, we have, this is a bit decorative, but you could actually get down to this if you created a way to do it. We have a little bit of a berry farm, but I think it just complements this area nicely. It makes it feel a little bit more organic. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you haven't subscribed already, please do, and click that little bell next to the subscription button. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.